So, in your opinion, what is human capital risk? Can you develop a little bit on this?
Sure. So I talk a lot about human capital, human resources, people. There's lots of different, uh, names or verbiage you can use, but we're talking about the same thing. It's how do you get people in and make them perform as effectively as possible? I talk it about it a lot as being a compounding issue. So if you're doing human resources well, so you're bringing in good people, you're developing them, you're making them want to stay with you, and you're getting the best performance out of them, your company becomes more successful and a nicer pace typically to work. You generate more revenue, or you get through your tech development quicker, so that you're getting closer towards generating revenue. Therefore, you're able to raise more money more quickly, more easily, or you're generating more sales or more profit, depending on what stage you're at as an organization. And therefore, you're reducing the frequency that you need to raise money. And therefore, that cycle repeats. If you do the contrary and you don't bring in the right people and you do nothing to develop them because we're too busy to do learning and development and there's not enough time, we need to worry about this quarter's numbers, not anything else. And then you lose them because your culture is not very good. Well, then you make less money, or you make less progress towards whatever your organization's goals are. And therefore you struggle to raise money, and therefore it becomes more and more difficult to get the right people in place. So it's a compounding issue for me. Human capital risk really is the gap between those two things, and where might we be creating a gap between our optimum performance and a poor performance.
Yeah.
So that could be a lack of a clear performance management strategy. That might be that your average tenure is 9 to 12 months, when statistically you get the best productivity out of a member of staff typically in years 2 to 5. So any of those areas could be a risk. We also talk about governance. So, a very obvious human capital risk. Well, if you're in breach of labor law in a particular country, there's a risk associated with that.